Good morning. So today we're going to talk about combining like terms and the distributive property. So combining like terms, CLT as I call it, is a matter of combining things that look the same. They have the same letter raised to the same power. So if you had 3x plus 4x, these are both variables. They're raised to the same power. They're x to no power, x to no power. And the coefficients are what you're going to combine. So you have 3 plus 4. This gives us 7x. So when I ask how many x's are there, you don't tell me 2 because you see 2. There are 3 here plus 4 more for a total of 7 x's. Now, if you had 3x plus 4x squared, this you could not do anything with because they have the same letter, but they're not raised to the same power. So this would be 3x plus 4x squared. There's nothing you can do with it. So when combining like terms, you got to make sure it's the same letter raised to the same power. So if you had a problem, for instance, like this, so you had, say, 4a plus 6b plus 7c minus 3 b minus 2c plus 8a. Okay? You have a's, you have b's, and you have c's. So keep in mind, when you give me your answer should be in alphabetical order. So variables should be listed according to what you have. But I have 4a, I have 6b, I have 7c, I have negative 3b, I have negative 2c, and I have a positive 8a. So I can add these together to get my final answer. So 4 plus 8, this would be 12a. 6 minus 3 would be 3b, and since 6 is bigger, we take the sign and it's positive. 7 positive minus 2 is going to give us a positive 5c, and this entire equation up here gets set down to this. So combine like terms. Now, when you're combining like terms, sometimes it's as simple as something like this. You have 12r plus 5 plus 3r minus 5. I have 12r plus 3r, so 12 plus 3 is 15r, and positive 5 and negative 5 is 0, and so this would be my final answer. If you have a problem that looks like this, you only have one variable term. There's nothing to combine with it, so we are going to write it first. Then you're going to take this statement right here, negative 9 plus 15, or 15 minus 9, which would give us positive 6. Now, when you are talking about combining like terms, do be careful that you don't get caught up in a distributive property issue. For instance, if you had negative 2n minus n minus 10n, this is actually a distributive property problem. This is a distributive property problem. Whereas a problem that looks like this one here, this is a combined like terms problem. Okay, so when you're doing a problem like this, you're just going to say you have 7 plus 19x minus 15. You're going to combine like terms, so you have 19x and you have negative 15 and positive 7. That's going to give you negative 8. So this was a combining like terms. This one is a distributive property. The number in front of the parentheses here is negative 1. So you have to distribute the negative 1. So negative 1 times 9, and then negative 1 times negative 10n. And that's what you have to solve in order to get the answer. So the negative in front of the parentheses is actually distribute negative 1. So you have negative 2n, negative 9, and then you have positive 10n. So 10 minus 2 would be 8n, and you have your negative 9. So again, distributive property. Multiply the number outside with everything inside. So for instance, negative 6 times 7x plus 11 is negative 6, and there are two terms. So you're going to multiply negative 6 twice. One's times 7x, and one's times 11. This is going to give you negative 42x, and this is going to give you negative 66. So this is how you combine negative 6 times 7, and then negative 6 times 11. All right? And that's how you do a distributive property problem. I hope this helps.